What up, John?
What's up, Burgess? How we doing?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Man, what a day. Let me tell you. So I know that I told you yesterday about my uh, huge thing with the paint situation. So I have been removing half of all of the walls in my living rooms, oil-based paint today. Let me tell
Holy
you,
cow.
dude, it has been exciting. For anybody who wasn't here for this piece of my life, basically, I painted the wrong color in the side of the house. And to avoid getting a divorce, I made sure that I corrected the painting error. So, look, I'm still married to this day, right? In a couple of days, the whole living room is going to be the same color, the color that was predetermined to be. Anyways, yeah. How was your day? Anything exciting happen?
No. I pretty much went to work and I drilled a bunch of holes and I taped some stuff and it was really boring.
Man.
But then I came home to my family, so that was the best part of my day. So
No,
yeah,
that's great. That's
that was
awesome.
good. That was a good part. Yeah, but now we're here and we're continuing to have a great time. And we
Dude,
have a great guest today, and we're gonna learn some more stuff. I'm really excited to learn more about some stuff on the Cardano chain. So I don't know
yes.
everything over there, so it's a big learning lesson today for me. So how
So
about
let's
we?
talk
Yeah, I was gonna
about
say let's
these
do a
guys.
little bit of the promotions over here.
Yep.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right. So first thing, we want to give a shout out to channel sponsor cryptochips.io. If you do not follow cryptochips.io, they are awesome. If you need any kind of merch and you want to do small batches, they have a white glove service. We have a video with the founder. He's amazing. He's doing all kinds of cool stuff. We're excited to get him back in the future. But oh, cryptochips.io on Twitter. And make sure you get your merch from there. We're actually going to be doing a giveaway for Angel Finance. And anybody that retweets this video from the Angel Finance page, right, likes and, comment, I don't know, we love Angel Finance, right? And then somebody's going to win some merch that we're going to give away in the Angel Finance Discord. So it's exciting.
Yes.
We love that. So,
It's actually going to be a Bitcoin bundle. So you're going to get some, I think it's 3 Bitcoin crypto chips. You're going to get some moon money and you're going to get a little display stand. So it's actually a pretty cool little thing. Here, I think I got an example. I'll show you. They have this one. This is the XRP one. It's got a little ripple symbol on the back. They have Cardano ones. They're very cool. They have a bunch of different crypto chips, but this one's going to be 3 Bitcoin, stand, moon money. Very cool.
yes. And
Yes.
then I'm part of the JPEG Empire team. So come check us out. Give us a follow on Twitter at JPEG Empire. And I am at the John Carter. Give me a follow on Twitter. I'm literally like maybe 5 follows away from getting Twitter analytics. I appreciate you guys. You all are fantastic. Up in the corner, you might see a QR code that is for MEXC. So MEXC is a trading platform that has some of the lowest fees in the entire space. I personally like it and I use it. I will say that right now there's a little bit of FUD about them being unregulated. So do your own research. Make sure you know what you're doing before you're trading. But if you want to trade for really low fees, that's what I use. And yeah, tell us about the other stuff we got going on.
All right. First of all, I'm just going to give a quick little shout out to Web3 Breakfast. J Chains, Turbo made it, and 74K over there every single morning, 9 a.m., 6 a.m. Western. I listen to them to work on the way to work every single day. Makes me laugh, enjoy it. We don't talk about crypto all the time. It's just about life, and I've never got a better laugh and felt better in the morning. So go check them out. The best morning show I think you could ever check out. And then I'm just gonna go give a little quick shout out to my goons out there. Hopefully enjoy the yacht party. I can't make it, but if you want a cool NFT with 3D files, you're going to be able to play in video games in the future. Bunch of cool stuff coming. Check out the Goons. Also, it's a little coin I invested in. This is not financial advice. It's up there. It's up there. I always point the wrong way for some so over here
Same.
it's it's the opposite. Anyways, it's over here. Tomorrow coin. You got to check it out. If you're on the Solana, stupid little meme, but check it out. It's not going to be a rug. Not financial advice, but it's not a rug. It's a good meme, and it's really early. So check that out. Did we lose our guest?
Yeah, we actually did lose our guest. Actually,
What
right
the
now.
heck happened? We got to invite him back.
Yeah, I think what happened was probably went to retweet on Twitter.
Oh, he's back. He's back. Okay.
Fantastic.
Okay, we got him back. Okay, I kind of panicked for a sec. I'm like, shit, are we rugging? We got to restart. Oh, no.
No. Good.
We've been
All
doing
right.
so good for so long.
Yeah. Well, see, like I expect me to rug, dude. I'm in Honduras currently right now, and sometimes the power goes out. So when I disappear one day, you're just going to have to power through, my guy. But so our next guest is Angel Finance co-founder, Commander, right? He's the one you salute to when you see him. We're excited to have him on, and he's going to tell us all about this project that has had a lot of buzz. Anybody that's been in the JPEG Empire Discord, we had the whitelist giveaway in there, and you could have bought some pre-sale tokens, which everybody that did is excited about it. I definitely was one of those people.
I didn't do that.
And anybody that didn't do it is redacted. I'm just kidding, dude. I love you, man. I'm just giving you a hard time. But let's bring him up, and we're gonna find out about Angel Finance, which we're excited for today. Boom. How we doing?
What's going on, guys?
What up? Welcome to the show.
Having me on. I appreciate it.
This is Lou Creativity, the new late night show where we get to know our people we invest into.
Well, and also just sit down with founders and talk about their projects and learn about them. Yeah, Commander. So we're excited to have you here. You're co-founder of Angel Finance, and tell us about yourself. First of all, what is your background? Where are you from? And sometimes when people ask me where I'm from, then there's I tell them, and then they're like, no, but where are you from? And then when I tell them again, it's crazy. So where are you from, bud?
Yeah, so everybody knows me. I'm pretty open about my life in general. So my name's Jonathan Middleton. I hail from Portland, Oregon, or right outside of Portland, Oregon right now. I am a union carpenter by trade. So I do metal stud framing, drywall, stuff like that. So I build things in real life on a daily basis. Got into Cardano a little over 2 years ago. I started out, I guess, I hate saying this. I say it every time and I hate it. I started out day trading Ethereum because I was looking for ways to make money. And Ethereum was kind of bouncing back and forth between at that time it was 1,800 and 1,200. And I would just set limit orders and buy, and then set limit sell orders and sell, and just get the notifications and keep doing that over and over again. I had no idea what crypto was, no idea what it was going to do for me other than make me a little bit of profit here and there. And then cliche as hell, I saw the whiteboard video from Charles Hoskinson talking about Cardano and financial sovereignty and financial freedom and security and safety on the blockchain and all this other stuff. And I just kind of dove right in. I took all my Ethereum and I converted it over to ADA. And I've just been here ever since. Started out degenning into NFTs, bought just basically anything that happened during the NFT run back in, late 2021, early 2022. Lost my ass on a lot. I've got a lot of rugs in my wallet. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I think anybody who's been here for a while has plenty of rugs in their wallet. So
if you don't, it's sus.
Yeah. Or you haven't been here long enough, right? And whatever you're holding right now is eventually going to rug anyways. I said it. So what? But yeah, so I started out kind of getting a little bit more involved with the community and stuff like that. Became a moderator for some projects that don't exist anymore. And then I became a mod for this project called the Lurkers, and spending so much time in there with the community and getting to know everybody. When that founder decided that he wanted to rug, I actually took over the project, and I've just been kind of maintaining it for the last year or so. Shout out to my Lurkers, by the way. I know this is an angel finance space, but I got to give love to my Lurkers. You guys are all amazing. Thank you for putting up with all of my shit. I appreciate you. And then I went to NFT LV and CNFT Con 2022, 2023. And that really just kind of locked everything in for me, like meeting people in real life, realizing that they're more than just internet people, you know, seeing that people were actually who they said they were, instead of, you know, being catfished by some chick who turned out to be some fat guy in the basement. So when I came back from NFT LV 2023, I was approached by Barakiel and DeFi Mofo about angel finance, because, you know, with the bull run coming up, we had a lot of conversations about people in Discords talking about how they didn't have time to really research DeFi, how to move in the DeFi space, how to watch charts, how to learn technical analysis, all this other stuff. So we came up with this idea of doing it for them. Barakiel is a very seasoned trader. He knows how to yield farm. He knows how to lend. He knows how to buy and sell tokens. So we figured, why not create a token where all of these folks who don't have the time can just buy in. We do all the trading for them, and all they have to do is sit back and get paid out on a monthly basis. And that's how Angel Finance was formed. So,
dude, that's wild.
Yeah,
that's super sick. And I didn't know about the Lurkers, dude. That's a different conversation that we need to have some other time.
Absolutely. Anytime. Yeah, definitely. I just got to give them a shout out anytime I come on a space or a podcast and I'm told to talk about myself, because they're my first family. They'll always be my number one family. So yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna check them out right now.
That's the junkies for me. That's the first NFT I ever got, and I'll always just, you know, go back to their Discord, check in, see what's up. You know,
you're a baby.
So, yeah.
No, that's cool, man. I dig the junkies, dude. The art kind of gives me like what is it, Ed and Eddie kind of vibes.
Yeah, it definitely does. I love the art. That's what kept me. I didn't even care about anything else. I just was like, damn, these are so cool. I sent one to my brother. I'm like, yo, they play poker sometimes. Maybe we should try to get in and play poker. Like, it was super cool idea. And the first thing that really got me deeper into crypto, I think, even at the level that I was at. And yeah, the rest is history.
I'll just say, man, shout out to you, for Carter, for taking over. Anybody who's willing to like bust their ass and recover a rug project, I got mad respect for. Fuck Deezy. But yeah, I really appreciate you taking the time to invest in that community and bring things back from the brink, man. Mad respect.
I cannot take all responsibility. I have to give a shout out to Seji3 or the Seji3 and Desert Crypto. They are the other two council members. I honestly could not do it without them, but it has been such a wild ride, and we're excited to finally be like producing something of value that, like, no matter what, we can pretty much guarantee that you'll have at the very least utility. You know what I mean?
Something that you can't talk about yet, right?
yeah. Well, we're talking about it a little bit more. So, like, anybody that's in the Discord, we're going to have some announcements. We actually have a video that we have to edit because some of us are we just really struggled saying everything we wanted to say the way that we need to say it. So we got to whip it up so it looks nice for everybody. But yeah, amazing. Yeah. Burgess, take it away.
Take it away.
Yeah.
Well, I think before we get too deep, there's a couple questions that me and John always ask the people that we invite onto our show.
These are my favorites.
And I think I went first last time, so we're gonna have John go first this time with his question.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so I can do the one that I always like
so
to ask.
to answer your question, no,
Yeah.
I am not wearing pants. Sorry.
Oh,
No, it's not.
well,
That's
none
a
of us
good
are. We
question.
don't wear
Hey,
pants.
maybe we'll add that to the list. Okay, third question: are you wearing pants?
Yeah. I think that's a good one.
I'm not. I'm wearing shorts.
Yeah, hit me.
No.
What's your question?
All right. So let's say you're going out and somebody else is paying. You can eat anywhere, and it can be anywhere in the world. Where are you going to eat, and what are you ordering, bro? What are you ordering? And I want to know, like, what did you order, and then like, what's your dessert? If it's in a different place, I'm down. I'm down for 2 different places. You know what I'm saying? Tell me about that.
Oh man, that's easy, dude. I don't even need to leave the US, bro. I would just go to like a street taco stand. Honestly, I'm a taco man, 100%. I love.
But is there one in particular?
Oh,
Like,
so,
is there?
have you guys ever heard of birria?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it's fire. Yes.
We have this spot here in Portland called there. It's actually like a birria truck where they make like the compote and all that stuff, and
Yeah,
it's
man.
probably the best food that I've ever had from like a fly by night kind of truck, right? Because you go up to those trucks most of the time, the whatever you want to call them, the roach coaches or whatever, and you're kind of wondering whether you're going to wake up in the morning with food poisoning or something like that. But these guys really put it on, dude. It's probably the best food in the city, and they don't even have to have like a brick and mortar restaurant.
No.
So do they
I'll
move around, or are they like in a place? Where's the spot? If I'm trying to go there when I go to Portland, where am I going?
So they've got it's almost like a chain out here, man, like the actual company. They call themselves Birria. So they've got trucks all over the city, man. It doesn't really matter where you come into in the city. If you just look them up, there's probably one nearby you. But I actually live in Beaverton specifically, and there's one probably like 5 minutes down the road from me, just sitting in a random parking lot somewhere.
Sick.
I would say street food has always been the best food I think I've ever tried in the world. Besides like super fine dining, street food, especially traveling around the world, the best.
So if you ever come to Portland, man, like we have a food cart.
Oh
here.
yeah. Oh,
Like
I live in Centralia.
Yeah,
I've been to Portland so many times.
Oh, okay. You're in Washington?
Yeah, I literally live like an hour and a half away.
Right on.
Yeah.
We'll have to link up sometime, man.
I'm super down.
You going to Rare Evo?
Probably not. I'm super busy this year. My son just turned 1, so he's a lot of work, and
Good luck with that.
I'm also getting married, so
shit. Good luck.
Oh yeah, I'm really happy about that. I'm super excited. I just posted a picture. I was all sappy. I was thinking about her at work today, and I was just like, oh, I'm just gonna post this cute picture.
There's a lot of Pacific Northwest Cardano people, man. So if you're ever interested in actually like joining up for a meetup or something like that, let's stay connected. I'll get you down here to hang out.
100%, because me and my wife are actually talking about that. I really want to get around and like really meet the people in the communities and like try to gain like a deeper understanding, like even like go listen to people talk about the technology, and because it's so interesting to me and I want to learn. So I think that's going to be the best way to learn from me is hands-on. So
yeah, it really locked it in for me, man.
Definitely. I'm so excited.
When I went to CNFT Con 2022, that's really what locked it in for me, was meeting everybody and actually having like those face-to-face conversations. So I would highly recommend it, and bring your wife too, because if she's not really into crypto, I took my wife to CNFT Con and she turned into a DGen like almost immediately after that. So
yeah, it's funny. Now that you say that too, we totally had a discussion because I'm supposed to sit her down and like walk her through all the stuff that I'm doing personally, so she kind of has an understanding at least of what I'm doing, before she really delves in too deeply. And I haven't done that yet, so I'm really gonna jump on that now. And then yes, I'm totally bring her. I love travel. That's one of our favorite things to do is travel. So hopefully we can do it together. Hopefully she'd be down. So it would be special. Yeah.
All right.
So, quick interjection. Is it the Lurkers?
The Lurkers. That's correct. Yes.
So you're telling me that I'm looking at it right now, and then you have one listed for 27 ADA. Then you
Yep.
have the second one listed for 35 ADA, and from there it goes to 50 and above.
Yeah. So
It's a no-brainer.
most of the people that wanted out of our community are gone now, and the rest of my community, they're not selling for any less than what the value of them are worth to them as a community. So,
dude, and that's sick. You have less than 1,000 NFTs. I mean, I think that's like high key, low key, like that is a gem no matter what when you have a tight community and it's that like tight.
yeah. So we actually have a couple of collections. If you want to see the really cool ones, look up Living Lurkers.
Okay, I saw
There's
those.
only like 150 of those, and they're actually animated versions
shit.
of some of our OG lurkers. Yeah, they're pretty cool too. Those are really, really difficult to get your hands on, though. I think I actually just gave the last one away,
dude,
last weekend. So
I'm copying one right now because there's actually only 3 listed. One is for 45 ADA, the next one's for 80 ADA, and then from there, the next one is 12.1K ADA. So these people have some, look, not just diamond hands, but I'm not going to say what else that they have. It's diamond rock hard on them because that's.
Yeah, I love them. They're amazing human beings, every single one of them. You probably know a lot of lurkers. You probably have some lurkers lurking in the Junkies Discord, to be honest with you.
Oh, for sure. Gosh, I'm
That's
like
fair.
about to tell my kid to bring my other computer so I can do my like Batcave stuff. Anyways, go ahead, Burgess. I'm sorry I went off on that tangent.
No,
It's
it's all
okay.
good. What's the second
Okay.
question? Hit me.
Second question. The
Inquiring
second
minds want
question.
to know.
And this is because John is a huge movie buff and he's going to judge the shit out of you.
Oh yeah.
But what is your favorite movie? And what's the thing that you hate, John? What's the movies that you hate?
Oh Jesus, man, you're gonna get me canceled for saying this so much, but I'm gonna explain it
not.
really quickly one time. So I hate specifically what I call them or what they're known as white savior movies. So let me give you an example. Okay?
See, everyone
Please,
left.
please,
This is
please.
why I pointed
All right,
out.
all right.
He
So
doesn't
there's
get it.
Elaborate.
Pocahontas, right? Pocahontas is the same exact movie and plot as the John Carter movie, is the same exact movie and plot as Avatar, is the same exact movie and plot as The Last Samurai. And like the whole plot is you have like some group of things that are different.
They're
And then you
foreign.
got the regular
Foreign
like
to the-
white American.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some kind of
Foreign to the
foreign
white
thing.
man.
There's like
Uh-huh.
something different. Then the white man comes in all of a sudden and he saves them from the white man, right?
So
crazy,
in
they
the
can't save
defense
himself.
of The Last Samurai, even though I fucking hate
Uh,
Tom Cruise, he's a horrible.
No, dude, I love that movie.
In
That's the
defense
only
of The
one I
Last
like.
Samurai, it was actually based off of a historical thing that happened where this white guy was like captured by the Japanese and actually became a samurai and fought on their side. So
That's sick.
that's
the only one I
all I'll
like.
say. But still, fuck Tom Cruise. He's a horrible human being.
That's
So-
the only one I like. The rest of them, I'm like,
Imagine it's the last run at you. Like,
So can I name multiple movies because I'm not like a
Yeah, dude.
one favorite
Yes.
movie kind of guy.
Totally
let
fair.
us get a
So-
feel for what's your taste on.
Like probably the first movie that I ever really fell in love with was Natural Born Killers. You guys know what that is?
So
No?
I can't
Okay.
say that I've watched it all the way through, but I'm sure I would watch it and love it.
Let's see, Pulp Fiction. I love
Yeah.
I love
Done.
Quentin Tarantino, so I got to put From Dusk Till Dawn in there as well. And then okay, so this is gonna sound kind of cheesy, but Remember the Titans. You guys ever seen?
Oh,
Remember?
dude.
no, that's a good movie.
Okay.
That's a
It
great
was-
movie.
It's not
It
a
was
bad
like
movie.
probably I went and saw that in the theater, and I'm not ashamed to say it was like one of the only movies in the theater where I actually like cried at the end. It was just
Oh,
it
yeah,
was
man.
really.
So
really
you didn't see Marley and Me then?
no.
Just kidding. But
Dude.
E.T. was another one, but I was like 9 years old and I was all up in my feelers. So
I'm the
Yeah.
most guilty person of just being a little bit too stoned watching movies, and I'll get way too emotional every single time. I'll just be like, "Oh no, oh
good
no!"
stone movie for you is Dazed and Confused, man. If you haven't seen it
Oh,
love
a
a
great
big
movie.
fatty and watch Dazed and Confused. Probably
Oh,
like what is it? What is it? Matthew McConaughey,
name?
man. All right, all right, all right.
See, I always say, like, do you have a joint? And then when they're like, no, I'm like, it'd be cooler if you
Be a
did.
lot cooler.
You know?
That's right.
Yeah, I love that.
Dude, so many great quotes in that film. Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
Right
Fantastic.
on.
Fantastic.
All right. So I want to learn more about angel finance, really.
Hold
I want to
up.
know.
I don't get to ask you guys a question?
Oh, no.
I
That's.
mean, yeah.
That's
Yeah, we
totally
love
fair.
a reverse Uno
Ah,
card. Hit it.
I'm so sorry. That's
So-
so rude of me.
If you were stranded on a desert island and you could only have 3 items with you, what would you have with you?
Shoot.
Can an item be a person?
No, it has to be
Okay,
just
item.
you. You are
I
alone,
am
stranded
done.
on a desert island with 3 items. What would you have with you?
Gotcha. Oof. You I think I got them, or I got some. Are you ready, Burgess? You want me to hit them, or you have some in your mind already?
I have some in my mind, but you go first. You're excited. I can tell.
It's because I like first I thought of all these stupid things that like wouldn't make any sense. It's like give me an Xbox, you know what I mean? And then I'm like, oh wait, but then I need a television and electricity, you know what I mean? Like give me some video games. I was like, lost. Give me my
What?
phone, you know, but then where am I gonna charge it? So, anyways, but gotta be practical. I would just say probably like, you know, a hunting knife, what is it? A like mirror and you know, yeah, I mean, I don't know what the third thing would be, honestly. I mean, water. So I could at least live long enough to figure out where I was going to get the next water. You know?
The mirror is good. I dig that.
Yeah,
dude.
That's a good one.
Very
Well, I
good.
got to be able to shave and look good for like, you know, like if I'm stranded on the island, like, and they come pick me up, you know, I don't want to be like all,
Bro,
Yeah.
you don't have
Dude, you
sunblock.
killed it. I thought
You'll
you were
want
gonna
to
use
you'll
it
want to
for,
grow
like,
as much.
signaling
no,
fire.
for, well,
Um,
that, and then also for fire. Yeah.
Fair enough. All right, what's up,
Okay.
Jacob?
Me,
Wow me.
water purification system or straw or something, right?
Well, that would have been easy. Yeah, that would have been a good idea. Now I'm dead.
Fishing-
and
fishing
Burgess is
pool?
living on.
Fishing pole
Mm-hmm.
and a magnifying glass.
Oh, this man's a survivor. Okay.
We living for a long time, boy.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm like,
He's
I'm
like,
gonna
don't
figure out-
come find
I'm
me.
gonna
I'm
figure out-
fine. Thanks.
Yeah,
If you don't,
I
if you
just
don't
I'm-
have a knife, how are you going to get the guts out of the fish?
There's ways to like forge your own tools. Cavemen did it. I can do it. What the
Definitely a
hell? You have
survivor.
some. Do you know how much time I have on my hands on that island? A lot. I'll figure out how to make a knife. Come on.
No. Great answers,
Yes.
guys. Great answers.
Burgess is living. I forgot, like, you know, the water filtration straw. I'm screwed.
I mean,
That's
shit.
the
The
most
first thing you
important
thought was Xbox, bro. You're not going to make it.
Oh, I know. Well, I was like, man, I got a whole bunch of time until they find me. You know what I mean?
This
I was
is-
like,
if
oh
it-
wait. I was like, phone.
If we're in the end all times, we know what person's house not to go to. We'll call him and be like, "Hey, come on, bud. I got
We'll
the
see,
truck and everything we need. I got the
If I-
gun. We'll be good over here."
But if I had a gun, that would have been one of my 3 things, right? And then like what? Ammunition.
Okay.
You know, I mean, how many
not
shots
on
I
an
got?
island, not an
You know
island.
what I
I'm
mean?
saying
Like,
if we're in the end, if we're in the end in the world times, if we're
Yeah.
in world times.
well, here's a quick deep cut. Like, so I'm from Kentucky. So my entire growing up life was basically like shooting guns and drinking beer on the weekends. And you know, all kinds of other stuff, hiking and things, but being outside, baling hay, like trying to like ride bulls that didn't want to be ridden, you know, and like farm animals that were just not about it, you know, like that was like fun, almost
Oh,
deadly, but you
I
know.
was just north of you in Ohio for
Oh,
most
shoot.
of my life, actually. So yeah,
Yeah,
we used
well,
to cross the border into Newport to buy moonshine out of the back of people's trunks and shit, man.
Oh yeah, apple pie moonshine, right?
Apple pie, yep, apple
Yeah.
pie and cherry moonshine, yep.
Mm,
Oh yeah,
that
man.
sounds
Good
so
stuff.
good.
Hell
I
yeah.
love a good apple pie moonshine.
All right,
I
so the
remember I used
burning
to drink in
question.
high school all the time. The
So
burning.
now let's
question.
pop. Yeah, the burning questions. Now let's pop into a little bit of angel finance. So I got the pre-sale, got some Angel Coin, and it was awesome when I saw some ADA hit my wallet at the end of the month. Right?
Yes,
it was
sir.
crazy for me. And yeah, so Burgess,
So you've
take the
been
lead on
holding
this.
since the first sale?
So yes, and then at some point I sold some of them because I had like in real life things that I had to do something with. I'm like, yeah. So, but I have some. I don't have all what I originally had.
I don't sell shame, man. I don't sell shame.
Yeah,
so
man.
we all got
I just wish I'd held it, right? I just wish I'd held it.
No shame in taking profits, especially when you need them.
Yep. And there was plenty of opportunities too. I think right after our first distribution, we almost hit like 8 ADA per token or something like that. So
Hell, nice.
Yeah. Take those profits.
Hell yeah. I mean, take that profit, buy more. Who knows?
That's right. Yeah. So we're actually right in the middle of our second sale right now. It just went live today at what was it? 7 a.m. Pacific time, 10 a.m. Eastern time, 2 p.m. UTC, because I have to know all these times now. It's just the way it works. You got to talk to the whole world and shit. We've been doing extremely well. I think the last I checked, we were already 61% sold out, and our holders still have about a day and a half to just go crazy. We don't they don't have any limits for the first 48 hours, so they can just do whatever they want to do. And then after that, I believe it starts on the 23rd. Whitelist goes live if there's anything left over, and they can buy in for 3.2 ADA per token. And then public goes live at the same time as well for 3.5. And then liquidity will be dropped after the sale at 3.7. So everybody who buys into the sale will automatically be up right at the beginning.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sick. I love that. So, well, I was going to say, you touched on it a little bit before, but so you guys don't actually have like a DeFi platform or anything like that. Angel Finance doesn't.
Yeah.
So how does that work to like make the disbursements, I guess?
So we use the ecosystem, right? Like Cardano has a thriving DeFi ecosystem. If you look at all the protocols out there, whether it's like whether it's Indigo, whether it's the dexes like MinSwap and ViFi and Spectrum, which is where our liquidity was. You look at tools like DEX aggregators like DEX Hunter that make things just super easy for trading. You've got Levy Finance, you've got Fluid tokens for lending, Optum, you've got Liquid Finance. I mean, there's just so many tools out there that if you know how to use them, it's really, really easy to make money, whether you're in a bear market, a crab market, a bull market. There's always ways to do it. So what we do is we diversify our funds as much as possible. So we lend on Levy, we lend on Fluid, we yield farm, high yield farm tokens. We buy and sell tokens when the opportunity arises and take profits. We also have an ADA hedge. So we have 10% of our treasury is just sitting in pure ADA in a ISPO right now with Matera protocol. So we're earning their tokens through their ISPO. And then something that we're doing that I don't think anybody else on Cardano is doing right now is we also have another hedge through traditional finance. So CMAT Dai runs a project called the Alpha Surfers, and he's been day trading and swing trading traditional stocks for over 20 years now. So 20% of our treasury is with him as well. And he is actively trading that on a regular basis and bringing in profits from the traditional side too. So we've got a lot of different avenues for making money. And we've proven that to the community over the last 2 months by distributing almost 0.1 ADA per token for the last 2 months. So
that's sick.
So I was curious, how does the distribution of ADA work? So what all do you hold, and how does that work? How does the whole system work?
So right now we track our profits on a weekly basis. If you come in our Discord and you're a holder, you actually have access to our weekly reports that come out on every Friday. We talk about all of the profits that we've made. We also talk about our losses. You know, it's DeFi, it happens. We're very transparent about what our finances look like. And then we post up on a weekly basis what you should expect per token throughout the entire course of the month. Right now, we're still waiting on our staking platform to go live. We are having that built by a company called Yield Lab. I can't speak on that very much right now because we're under NDA, not to talk about who is running that. But once everybody finds out, you'll understand why we went with them. So right now, we're just doing airdrop distributions for the last 2 months. And we've been using our Project Treasury's Bad Fox key. So if anybody knows who Bad Fox Motorcycle Club is, they built this really awesome tool where if you hold a Bad Fox key, you can literally airdrop ADA or NFTs or whatever to individual wallets for basically just a little over the cost of the transaction fees. So we've been doing mass airdrops for the last 2 months to our holders with the Bad Fox key. So if you're a project and you're looking for a way to do really easy and really cheap airdrops, I recommend picking one of those up on secondary.
Nice. Oh, dude, that is sick. I didn't realize that was a thing.
Yeah, they're awesome, man. They've had that thing out for almost a year now, probably a little over a year. And if you go look at their site, it'll show you like how much ADA different projects have distributed, how many NFTs they've distributed. And like if you're just doing a straight up ADA distribution, you have to have, it's a minimum of at least 1 ADA per address that you send to, but you literally just pay like a little over the transaction fees. It's super cheap to do mass airdrops, and you can bundle them too. So I think it's like 30 or 50 transactions per bundle or something like that. So it's a really cheap way.
What are they called? What are those keys called, or how do you find them? What are they?
They're called Bad Keys. So the project is called Bad Fox Motorcycle Club. This guy named Ben, he's been around for a really long time. He's a really low-key dev, but he's really good at what he does. I don't think he gets the respect that he deserves in the space. Shout out to Ben. If you're watching this or if you ever watch this, we appreciate you for your contribution to the space. But
and the floor price on those are 20 ADA. Like this is actually like a nuts super plug. Like all of you projects out there that don't understand what we're talking about right now, like you can airdrop your entire community based on wallets.
Yeah.
For very cheap.
Thing, like people offer utility like this and they just get faded, bro. Like everybody's always like win utility. You have like one of the greatest utilities in the space, being especially as a project, being able to just airdrop whatever the fuck you want to your community for cheap, and people are sleeping on it. So
somebody the other day was telling me that that people in the Cardano community are sick of building. And they basically said that's the narrative. Everybody's always building, but then nothing gets built. They said instead of that, drop a meme token, let some of these communities know ahead of time, and then like make sure that it's unrelated to what you're doing. And then when it pops off, you'll look like God because you knew and you let them know. And I was just thinking like, dude, we're building and maybe that's boring, but like we're doing some stuff. Like,
are we being honest here? A majority of people on Cardano don't want utility. They don't want builders. They want fast money. That's what people on Cardano want. That's what people in crypto want. It doesn't matter if you go to Ethereum. It doesn't matter if you go to Solana or Polygon or Injective or whatever chain. People want a quick flip. They want money in their wallets. Everybody acts like they want builders. Everybody acts like they want utility. Everybody acts like they want real world use cases for their NFTs and their tokens, but they don't really give a shit about anything except for making money. So facts.
Hopefully some of us out there like it. Hopefully it changes.
Sorry, the majority. Majority. There are some of us out there that actually care about the ecosystem and the builders, and I support as many builders as I can. There's plenty of people in the ecosystem that are building really cool shit. Like our minting partner, for example, the Crypto Raggies. They built stuff that would blow your mind if you actually took the time to look into their project and their dev work and all that other stuff. And I support them 100%. So
tell me about that, actually, which is kind of interesting to me. So the crypto raggies, that they're your minting partner, but for your token, right?
yeah, can I share my screen?
Yes, you
Yeah,
should.
totally.
Here, let me pull up the minting site here real quick. Give me 1 second to copy and paste this, and I'll share the screen so you guys can see what they've built here. Give me 1 second. Make some conversation for a second here because I'm
No, absolutely. So
stuff.
then, man, that's interesting. I didn't realize. I hadn't heard of that group. So a minting partner for that. Fun fact. I think we're gonna have Cash from the Anvil developer minting service group on eventually, and then so he'll be actually breaking down the minting and the services that they offer and different stuff about how that stuff works for us.
I met Cash at NFTLV last year, and he seems like he's a really intelligent guy. Like I really liked him. He hooked me up with a couple of Ada Anvil shirts, and I think I got a Way Up shirt from him. But he knows how to run a business in the space. Anvil is a solid company. We actually talked to them about our staking website, and we couldn't come to an agreement on a couple of things because we were very specific about what we wanted. But Anvil was actually one of like the front runners for building our staking site, and it just didn't work out. So
no, that's sick. Yeah, the whole space has had all kinds of different things going on with that. What do you think, Burgess? What are you thinking about right now?
Here we go.
What
all right, can you guys see this? Can you guys see this? Okay, so basically, I can't connect my wallet through here because this is going through my Chrome account, but this is the site right here. So they gave us access to our Angel Paper and Xlink, our Discord link, wallet connection. This is the sale right here. So we've got the Blessed Angel, which is going on right now. So it tells you exactly how many tokens have been sold already, what is pending right now, how many tokens are left. But one of the cool things that I really like about these guys is they understand how UTXOs work on Cardano. So once you connect your wallet, you can actually click on your wallet. And I can't show it to you right now, but it gives you like a temperature check on your wallet. Because if you have too many UTXOs in your wallet on Cardano, sometimes it can cause problems with minting or sending transactions and stuff like that. So it'll tell you the actual health of your wallet and whether you need to collect your UTXOs and basically minimize them in order to be able to mint properly, which I have never seen from another sale service or minting service in the ecosystem. And they actually give you a link directly to this website called unfrac.it, where it'll collect all those UTXOs for you and clean your wallet up immediately so that you can actually avoid any like minting issues or anything like that. They're super awesome. Yeah. Anyways,
I was curious with the tokenomics of it. So is there 496,000 total?
Correct. Yeah, and that's all there will ever be is 496.
Okay. That's interesting. So are you trying to make the price look pretty appealing with that and everything? Is that the goal, or so what's your thought behind that whole thing?
So we're only ever going to provide 10% of our total treasury to liquidity, right? So the value of our project will never lie on the DEX. If people want to speculate and raise the price, that's fine. Like we would love to see our price go up to 6, 7, 8, 10 ADA. But the majority of our value lies in the treasury that we're trading on a daily basis, right?
Okay.
Everybody wants to see number go up. You know, Charles talks about it all the time. Number go up, blah, blah, blah. We're not really that concerned about that because our holders understand that the real value of our token comes from the monthly distributions that we give them.
100%. Yeah.
So it would be nice to see number go up just like everybody else wants. But
I mean, yeah, it makes sense. I mean, just based on the low number of tokens, it's going to look appealing in that fashion regardless.
And it's going to get even lower once we actually institute staking. So
Yeah,
if you don't mind, I'll tell you a little bit about staking here. So
100%, please.
we're going to have 2 different staking options available on the table. So you'll be able to stake non-custodially, where you will have access to your tokens. You can speculate on the DEX. You can buy and sell as you please. But we're offering locked staking as well to our long-term holders. So basically what you're going to do is you will lock your tokens up in a smart contract for 6 months. But the benefit of that is that 20% of what was supposed to go to the non-custodial folks gets taken and given to our lock stakers as like a bonus for locking up their tokens, right? So you take, let's just say when we open up our staking, 60-70% of our tokens get locked up for 6 months. That's 60 or 70% of our tokens that are no longer in circulation for half a year, right? So you talk about scarcity, you talk about token price go up, then that's where you're going to start to see that. But they also get the benefits from that too, because when you lock your tokens up for 6 months, you know, you're dedicating 6 months of your liquidity to something that you can't take out. So that's where that 20% comes in. When we do our token distribution, the way we set it up is 80% of whatever we make every month goes back to the holders on a 1-to-1 basis. So every token you hold gets an equal amount of whatever ADA we have to distribute that month. If you're non-custodially staking, 20% of that gets taken from you and given to the lock stakers. That's their bonus for locking up their tokens. And then we also have a 5% of our treasury goes into a wallet that we call the lock staking bonus wallet. And they'll actually have a little control over how we trade that, what we do with the profits, almost like a little wallet for DAO governance, right?
That's sick.
That's super sick. I'm starting to like piece together how this all works together, and it like everything I feel like works together in a way to like push it forward. I really like how you built it all together. The price, like everything works together so well. I want to compliment you on that.
Well, thank you. We've been getting a lot of that from our community as well. I think a lot of people were extremely skeptical when we did our first sale. We ended up with, I think, 357 or 360 individual wallets that we're holding after the sale was over. By the time we started our second sale, I think right now we're in like the 480 range or something like that. So we've picked up over 100 holders since then. And I think once this sale is over, we're probably going to have a lot more than that if it actually ends up making it to whitelist. So
that's super sick. That's amazing.
That's awesome. Mm-hmm.
One thing I was going to back up on, just because like I kind of get it, but I wanted a little bit more easier way of understanding. So like the UTXOs, like in the wallets, like I've never like considered that. How does, like, I understand like you've got some website that cleans it up for you, but like how are those accumulated? Is that like sites that you're hooked to, or is it like the stuff in your wallet just kind of like accumulates it based on?
So basically, like every time you send something to your wallet, it has a UTXO attached to it, right? Or ADA attached to it. So you build those up over time and you have to clean them up. The blockchain, the way the blockchain works is still pretty difficult to me, but from what I understand is they basically build up in your wallet and they lock up ADA. If you don't have enough ADA to complete the transaction that you want to complete, then it basically just cancels it out and says that you don't have what you need to complete the transaction, or you have too many UTXOs. I use Eternal Wallet because it actually has a tool where you can collect all of your UTXOs and just crunch them down and get rid of all of them.
Oh, minimize them. That
I am not in any way a blockchain.
No, you're good. No, but even that,
know how the tools work. So yeah,
no, that's perfect. Even that was
curious. This kind of makes me see, is there like a burning mechanism for these UTXOs besides what you're talking about? Is there like a burning mechanism where you could almost like recover some of that Cardano and get rid of those?
Wait,
yeah. So like every single NFT that you send to your wallet has like 1.5 ADA attached to it, right?
Yeah.
That's the ADA that has to be attached to that NFT to be able to move on the blockchain. Now, if I were to take one NFT in a transaction and send it, it's got that 1.5 attached to it, right? But if I were to take 10 NFTs and send them at the same time, then it's only got like 2.3 ADA attached to it, right? So those UTXOs, when you clean them up, it'll actually unlock some of that ADA that's attached to all the NFTs that you've sent to your wallet individually over time, or NFTs that you've minted individually over time, and it'll unlock that ADA so that you can actually use it.
Okay. Interesting.
Here's something crazy that I found out, and it blew my mind one day. So if you have scam Cardano NFTs in your wallet, it doesn't matter how many that you have. If you have Cardano NFT scams in your wallet and you know they're there, send them to your Coinbase Cardano wallet, and it will give you the ADA that was locked in those things. I sent like 30 to Coinbase and got like 10 ADA one day, and I was like, how? I was like, 10 ADA.
Dude, we've had so many jokes about that, about how like Cardano is the only blockchain where the scammers actually pay you. Because anytime they send you a scam token, there has to be 1.5 ADA attached to that. So they're giving you free ADA. So you just collect them. Let's say that you have like 30 of them, right? That's what, 35 ADA that's attached to those tokens. You send them to a centralized exchange with 10 ADA attached to it. They disappear into the centralized exchange, into the ether. They're gone in the matrix forever. Your 10 ADA gets unlocked into your centralized exchange wallet. That other 20 ADA that was attached is already unlocked in your wallet. So you're basically getting free money from these scammers as long as you don't click on the links. Never click on a link. Nobody wants to give you 1.2 million SNEC. Nobody's giving you C4. You didn't win 12 Ethereum in a DM. They're all scams. Just avoid them.
And even if she says she's ready and she wants to talk to you, she is probably a he, and don't click that link.
That's right.
You do not want to go down that rabbit hole.
Please don't get catfished on Cardano. Is that going to be the new scam meta? Catfishing on Cardano?
Dude, I think so. I mean, I think it's like a thing. Have you seen all those memes about like crypto guys and then like them, like I guess giving a lot of money to like OnlyFans girls, like but the crypto guys, like bull market guys? Have you seen those like memes? The guys got like it's paid out like hundreds of thousands of dollars for these people. It's just like wild.
Yeah, just to get a hug.
Yeah, just to get a reply to a text message.
I think I've seen a couple of those stories, and they're real too.
I mean, if you got the money to spend,
they're real.
Whatever, I guess.
I don't know. I don't know. Paying someone for a hug.
Well, you're not paying for the hug, dude. You're paying for the OnlyFans. But
that's true.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Get a wife, get a girlfriend, get a boyfriend if that's your thing.
There's real people. There's real people that are as weird as you are, you know. So you got to find them. It's okay.
Unique.
They're out
Unique
there. They're just like you. They might be in their house and they might not leave too, but on that one day where you both go to the grocery store, you might run into each other.
That's
I gotta say, man, I'm really digging this because I thought this was gonna be just like a random interview or some shit, and this has actually turned into an amazing conversation. So, thank you guys very much for this. I appreciate it.
This is the vibe.
Yeah.
Yes, this is the vibe, bro. We're trying to make it more comfortable and like more personal, and not like, hey, show your stuff as fast as you can. We got time, you know. Nah, talk about what you like. Have some fun.
Absolutely. You need some whiskey in that glass, though, man.
I know. It's I can't afford to be drinking whiskey all the time.
It's 8 p.m. and you're not drinking yet.
I drink too many energy drinks during the day because I'm a sheet metal worker. So I wake up early and go do that all day, and I don't really enjoy it too much, and I like the day to go by fast, so I drink a couple of energy drinks, so like I'm going turbo fast and the day goes by faster. So yeah, in the afternoon I'm pretty parched.
Yeah. Bro, I'm a union carpenter, man. I wake up at
I'm union too. What union
Local 503 out of Portland.
Nice.
Yep, UBC.
Nice.
Hilarious. I used to sell insurance specifically, or I guess I was an insurance agent, and we work specifically with unions. So I actually know that union. It's funny.
Yep.
Nice.
What about you, Burgess?
Did you do Local 66?
Yes.
Yes. We are actually, fun fact, we're like one of the most powerful unions in the nation. Like, because we formed the Northwest Regional Council, which is like a bunch of different sheet metal unions combined. And we actually set the country's pay rate for our union. And like, we have other unions coming to ask us, like, what do you do? You know, how do you get it so you can pay people and give all these like benefits and everything? So it's pretty special being a part
You
of union.
shut down jobs. That's what you do.
I love it. We do. Yeah. We run the market. That's
what's your journeyman
much
wage, if you don't mind me asking?
So we're getting a contract extension this year, but right now it's about 61
on the check.
On the check. A full package is about 100.
Nice, very nice.
And we're about to get probably going to keep up with 62, I think, which is the plumbers or the pipe fitters, and they just got like 30 over 3. So we're trying to get like 30 over 3.
I'm about to switch unions and move up to Centralia. Dude. What's up?
Go ahead, dude. It's if you're that's the thing. If you're doing metal work already and you've been to carpenter for a while, that means you're not stupid. First off, so you might be able to like swindle yourself into like a position of being like only having to do 2 years of the apprenticeship type shit and getting like more pay. I know that they do it with some people. You should, dude. Honestly, if it's a career change and if you really like doing it, sheet metal's not too bad.
Yo, hit me up in DMs with that application, bro.
It's pretty good paying. But it's only in the Northwest it's good pay. Everywhere else in the US, so messed up. Everywhere. For every trade, it's so messed up.
Well, that's like a right to work conversation. That's a whole other
It is a totally different thing.
It's
a totally different thing. Unions go out of their way to make it so they own almost all the market. A good union does this. We own the market. I think we have like 80% market share. So we just tell people what to do, and the state's on our side, and the labor part of the state's on our side. So we're just like, sit down, guys. Just pay us the money. You're making millions of dollars. You can afford it. Boom.
I think John's getting bored.
No. They were like, no, it's interesting. My problem is, okay, so right now I am looking for work. I'm like in between jobs, right? Because I worked for
something. I thought
join a union, bro.
I got something in the works. But I'm open to talking about new stuff, right? But yeah, no, I used to work for medical devices sales, and I was in charge of Central and South America. So like we sold a linear accelerator, which is like a machine used for cancer treatment, radiation therapy. And so I had to figure out what the like rules were in all of the different countries in Central America and like what the actual rules are. Because there's like the rules and then there's the rules on how stuff works. And so I was in that. And then, yeah. And then so I'm in Central America right now. But so I'm job hunting. It's hard to get American jobs when you're not in America. And yeah, so Web3 is what I'm shooting for. Anyway,
Web3 is a good place to be, man.
He's going to be successful. He's going to be successful. I know he's going to be successful.
Yeah, anybody that wants my resume, I will send it to you. I've sent it to a bunch of people, but yeah, man. But no.
Hey, send me your resume, man. I won't do anything with it, but you can send it anyways.
Well, put it in a special place in the drawer.
Yeah.
That he'll forget about.
I'll actually frame it and stick it up on the wall just so I can say that I got John Carter's resume.
Oh, excellent. So what I was actually going to ask, and dude, we're at 420 viewers actively watching us right now, which is absolutely the best.
This is our 420 show.
Yeah, 420. We're at like above 421 right now, which is just crazy and wild to me. So what I want to, what I wanted to say though is
wrong right now.
One of the questions that I wanted to ask you is so you've been in the Cardano space for a while. I'm sure you know plenty of people, especially being a founder here. What are some people, who are some people that you would like us to invite on that you think would be really fun for us to talk to? And we're looking for founders or like projects in particular that you think are doing something that's novel. So we've already had Eddie on. You mentioned Eddie. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Is there anybody that comes to mind that you've talked to or that you've met that you think is interesting?
That's a really long list, man. So
yeah, give me just a handful.
First and foremost, I would say Crypto Raggies, just because number one, they're our minting partner. Number two, they probably have two of the best developers in the space. So if you can you wouldn't actually get like their founders on because they work in an industry where they can't dox, but they've been around and building for the last 2 years, so they've kind of earned their place in the ecosystem. But they do have a representative through this wonderful human being called Butler Raggy, who I think would be happy to come on the show and talk to you guys about the project. I would say if you can get them on, Mutants are building a lot of really cool shit. Wild Tangs are building a lot of really cool shit. Risk. Let's see.
Who would you recommend from Risk? Because I know several different people from Risk. And like I was thinking about having Showtime on. We were talking about scheduling. But who is like
Showtime can talk about a lot of different projects. That would be a really long episode, I think, because he's got his hands in a lot of different projects in the ecosystem. I think Mike would be the one that you would want to talk to because he's kind of like the face of the project over there.
What's his Twitter?
Is
it something interesting? No, sorry.
Yeah,
I was just wondering.
Let me see. It's his name's Mike, but he goes by something different on Twitter. I can't remember what it is right now. Yeah, I'll hunt it down and we'll send it to you in DMs. Cool. But then you got Bank. They're building a lot of really cool shit.
Lil Thunder, we have him scheduled now.
We do.
If you're interested in like gaming and stuff like that, I don't know if you can get them, but Chains of War is getting ready to come out with their game here in a little bit.
What kind of game?
So you ever played Escape from Tarkov?
I know what it is. Yeah, I've never personally played it, but I know what it is.
So it's like an extraction. It's like an extraction looter game, but instead of doing like guns and military style shit. Yeah, Ultimate. That's his name. Thanks, Juan Solo. Ultimate Warrior, Mr. Ultimate. That's the guy you went from Risk.
A bunch of them.
Mr. Ultimate, yeah. So Chains of War is doing like an extraction looter, but it's more like magic and swords and so you got like orcs and elves but everything's being built in Unreal Engine and it's just it's absolutely fucking gorgeous.
I'm very interested in this.
I am a holder, so take
full exposure. Nothing is financial advice here. But we're a bunch of regular guys talking about things we like. Nobody.
I bought into that project almost 2 years ago, and I've been holding strong ever since, just waiting for their game to come out. I think they're going to blow people's minds. So,
I talked about this like on our last show, and I'm like, I hate how gaming is going in Web3. Honestly, I think that the way people are going about it on Twitter is terrible with the hype spaces. I mean, I don't hate the people because they're doing something to get eyes on their project, so no hate there. But like the project itself, I don't really like. The games themselves, I don't really like.
Yep.
They just are a bunch of copy and paste things. So I want something new. I want to feel like I felt like when I first played Fortnite Season 1. You walk into something that you've never seen or felt before, and it's the skill cap is so high and you don't even know it's that high. That's what I want. Or an adventure. I don't know. Something else, not like a copy and paste.
Everybody's trying to build a game with like tokenomics and shit and make the token like the main aspect of the game. But nobody's going to play your shit if it's not fun, right? Like if they don't enjoy it.
No, they want to be addicted.
You need to focus on building the game first, a game that people are actually going to enjoy, that they're going to want to play for a long time. Like think of something like Skyrim, right? Skyrim has like fucking 15 fucking years of different variations and mods and everything else that came out. Skyrim is like the perfect example of what your game should be if you're going to build something like that, because it has longevity. It's something that people enjoy playing. It's something that they literally spent $1,000 on, because there's, God, I don't know how many different editions that came out that you actually had to pay for at this point. So if you're looking for longevity in your game, make it fun like Skyrim. But for me, like gaming for me is like, I used to play Warzone a lot, right? And
me
I
too.
spent a shit ton of money on tokens for fucking skins and all this other shit. If Warzone ever shuts down, all that shit's gone. I don't own it. It doesn't belong to me. With like Chains of War and stuff like that, you're actually going to be able to go into the world. You're going to be able to acquire assets in the game, bring them out of the game with you if you can extract successfully, and then you can mint those assets and sell them on secondary market for profit. Or you can own them and they are literally yours. You can trade them among other people. And that's what Web3 gaming is to me, right? It's like, if I'm going to spend all this money on this shit, it should be mine. It shouldn't be, it shouldn't belong to EA. It shouldn't belong to all these gaming companies out here who can just shut stuff down whenever they feel like it. It should be mine, and I should be able to do what I want with it. So
like two things. It's like, that's one of the reasons why I bought the NFTs I bought, is because I get a 3D file I can take into Blender and make something that is my own thing in reference to something that I bought, right? And have total intellectual property over it. And I was going to say something else. Oh, yeah. Nope, I lost it. Never mind.
Still thinking about that bong.
I lost it.
420 viewers. He's still thinking about that bong.
Too bad. Freaking. Another thing I was gonna say too is like, just don't waste the space. You know, if you're not gonna build a game that isn't addictive, don't waste the space on chain. Don't even waste your time building it. You know, just focus on the game. It's all that matters. Literally, don't even think about crypto. Oh, I remember. Okay, this is the other comparison I was gonna make. Sorry. ADHD. I have some really bad ADHD. Okay, so a game with like a war, like, okay, for example, World of Warcraft, the economy in it is so strong. Gold is very, very valuable, right? But the game itself, to each its own, it's a terrible game. Like, you go, you run around, you farm stuff continuously, you do the same stuff super, super repetitively. You know, it's like, it could be like one of those DeFi games, like DeFi Land or whatever the hell, where you're doing like tasks to get money, right? But if they built a game that's like a cult classic like that, where they have the community is so huge and everything, but then actually make the economy token worth real money, that's going to be successful too.
Yeah,
because the game, it still focuses on the game. You have a game that's just so addicting. They're literally coming out with classic versions of the original game and having loads of people come back and play. And World of Warcraft sucks now. Like, it sucks. But that's the thing. It's so good back then. They're still having people come spend so much money to play. And then you take like a economy inside of one of these stupid games that people just spend so much money and time on.
RuneScape. That was what we were.
Oh god.
Yeah, RuneScape's a perfect example of that too.
That was what you're talking about. That they're playing the old version, not even the.
But their economy, though, their economy in RuneScape, even the things are so valuable in it because it's so strong, and the people play the hell out of it, and they saw it. They you know,
they used to have an economy like that in Diablo too, with the auction house where you could like buy and sell stuff and actually make money. I played WoW for a really long time when I was a teenager, dude, and like I would grind stuff out all the time and sell it on the auction house, and you could sell gold for, I mean, well, you know, black market, you could sell gold for actual USD and all that other stuff. And I always thought that it would be really cool to have like an actual in-game economy where you could convert that to USD. Like, so I'm an anime geek. Okay. I'm just going to put it out there. There's this anime called Sword Art Online where they came out with it was like the second season. It was like this online game world called GGO, where everything was based off of actual real life money. Like whatever money you made in the game, you could transfer into your actual physical account in real life. And that's what I see like Web3 gaming turning into in the future, is where like your USD value and the economy in the game literally do not have any barriers. You can go in and grind and make money in the game and then transfer that money out and literally make a living off of gaming if you want to. I think it would be the coolest shit in the world, because I've been a gamer since fucking Atari. So if I could make money playing Pong, let's go.
Yeah, it's perfect. You know, it's perfect. You got all these gamers streaming and trying to make, you know, brand deals on this and brand deals on that. Why don't you actually like make something you can make money on? What the active you're working, your clicking is working. This is working, you know.
Yep. There's games out there right now that are already doing it. Like there's this battle royale called BR1, where you actually put your real life money into it, and you can go into a game, and you get paid per kill. So
yeah,
like
that's
you
the gaming one, right?
10 cents or something like that, and every kill you get 10 cents, or you can buy in for $1, and every kill you get $1, and it just goes straight to your account. So if you're like really good at shooters, you can literally just go in and wreck people and get paid for it.
Yeah,
Jeez,
don't tell try that one.
What Aaron and David. Yeah, don't tell Aaron and David that. Like these two guys we had on. Aaron is a dev for JPEG Empire, and he's awesome, but he used to be a professional gamer. And then King David on Twitter, who is the founder of cryptochips.io. So if you need merch, definitely follow cryptochips.io, go to their thing, get your merch done. They'll take care of it for you. But both of them are professional gamers, and they said first-person shooters were their favorite. We need to get them doing that.
Yeah, that would be pretty exciting. I think they actually give you like $5 or something like that to start out with, just free of charge. So
they'll rob everybody. Both of them go in there, come out wealthy, the 1% immediately.
Imagine starting with 5, ending with $1 million. That's real. That's the real YouTube clickbait video that we need
right there, dude.
Yeah,
killing a million people and then cashing out.
See, we need to go. See, that's how we're gonna blow up the crypto gaming scene. Is we need to get into these big streamers chats and blow it up with these games where they can win money, and they'll just in between games click it, and they'll be like, "Oh my god, this is crazy." You get someone like that's super good at Counter-Strike playing this game. It might just take off. That might be a good idea.
Yeah, I could never fuck with Counter-Strike. Not my thing.
It's hard. It's hard. It's funny, when I learned how to play mouse and keyboard, those are the games that I got really drawn to, like Valorant. Oh my gosh, I love Valorant too. The tactical shooters. It's so difficult that I like it.
I used to play PUBG for a long time. Back when you could still like get disconnected and glitch out of the vehicles and die for no reason. Before they had like the really good updates and stuff. I used to grind PUBG all the time. That was probably one of my favorite games.
That's a fun game for sure. Respect.
Yeah. So just to give you guys a heads up, I gotta wake up and like.
Oh no, you're good. We're literally like.
You know, it's funny. I was just about to round it up.
We were about to say it.
Yep.
Didn't mean to wrap up, but
no. It's okay. We're running long today. We're usually like hard capping at an hour, but I feel like the conversation was just like so fluid and good that it just lasted. So
we can continue at any time, man. Hit me up in DMs, dude. I've been having a blast here. So if you guys want to do this again, I'd be happy to come back on anytime.
For sure.
We definitely want that.
If you have new stuff you're working on, if it's the same stuff and new updates, just come on, talk about it. We're more than welcome, always.
Hell yeah. Sounds good, man. Let me know if you guys need a list of any other projects, because I probably have like 20 others that I can send you guys. So I'll hit you up in DMs, John, and just kind of give you a full list of people you can reach out to.
Yeah, absolutely. We appreciate you. So we'll see you later. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, thank you very much. And thanks to the community that came here, both the lurkers and the angel finance community. The sale is still going on. If you are a blessed holder, make sure that you are getting your fingers in the pot. The amount of angels that are available is going down on a regular basis. So good luck to all you whitelist folks here in the next day and a half. I hope there's still something left for you.
Yeah. All right. And so we're going to be giving away some stuff, merch from cryptochips.io and the Angel Finance Discord. So we'll
Yes.
put all the details in a post. Like and retweet the video. Thank you guys so much. All right. We're going to see you later, Commander. We appreciate you. Peace.
Thanks, guys.
All right. So, Burgess, what did you think about that?
That is a very cool project to me. It's
Dude,
something that I'm very sad that I missed out on, because like I said, when I first got into the junkies, it was there, and I think I won a Discord space and everything, and I could have been into it, but I messed up. But I might have to come back and get into it now that I
dude.
like the idea of it so much.
Absolutely.
But yeah, it was a great show. Thank you everyone for coming out. 470 people. Holy cow. We just started like about
This
a
is, I
month and a
think,
half
maybe our 8th,
ago.
maybe 9th
Yeah,
episode.
maybe
It's
8th,
crazy.
9th episode. I just want to say thank you to everyone that came out. We really appreciate each and every one of you.
We've been having a
If you
blast.
could, yeah, we've been having a blast. If you guys could help us out and give us both a follow, it's at the bottom. If you could, I don't know if John has it linked, but I think I have it linked in my Twitter. Go give our YouTube a subscribe, because we're trying to stream directly to YouTube as well, and I think we're like 12
Dude, we're like
subscribers
12
away to being able to actually stream up there, and that would absolutely mean the world to us if you could help us out and get that. Go give Angel Coin ADA, Ada, go give them a follow. CNF tags, go give him a follow.
That's Commander's tag. So
That's his tag.
dude, this has been awesome. Thank you
This has
guys
been
so much.
awesome.
It's been great. And so next week, let's see. Yeah, because today's Thursday. So next week on Tuesday, I believe that will be with. Geez, let me check my calendar real quick.
You're doing Ada Runners, right? On Monday?
Yes, Ada Runners. Professor Z. My bad. I got mixed up.
Z.
Because
Sorry.
we switched it around earlier before the show,
Yeah.
and then now yeah. So
Ada
Runners.
We're gonna have him on. Yeah.
Professor Z.
Yep. We're gonna be talking about his gaming arcade thing that he's got going on. Frick. We have a bunch of people actually lined up. Who's after that?
So, in theory,
you want to talk about our whole
have,
schedule?
I mean, sure, we can. We're looking to have. Let's not pull up the whole schedule. Let's just say on the 28th, we might be sitting down with Unpopular L and talk about Reflex Studio. So we are excited for that. That's what we're hoping for. And yeah, it's going to be a blast. Oh, geez. I love that. Thank you for doing
throw it
that.
up for the crowd, everyone. Okay. We are Luke Creativity. This is the late night. Thank you for tuning in. We hope to see you next time. Peace out.
Peace out.